If you like this video, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell icon to get the latest updates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you have any questions till now on the topics we have discussed?
No, we are good. Like I have gone through all those in detail with those which I was asking, and I'll be asking like little more questions once I get to read more documentation which you have referred. So yeah.
So now, as we have seen everything, we have created our data model. Let's try to automate everything. So let's try to go to Automation Studio now. And we already discussed about the activities we have. So let's try to see what all are the activities we have into Automation Studio. So there are two things we have into Automation Studio. One is overview and one is activities. Overview is where you create your automation, and activities is where you create the activities you want to include inside an automation. So let's go and create any activity and let's try to automate the process. For example, let's suppose we have a requirement wherein every every Monday we want to send a newsletter to our company's employees, or we have any other requirement wherein we have to send a recurring email. Because you came into Automation Studio because it sounds like automation, you will be able to automate things on a recurring basis, as well as it has an ETL capabilities that we will discuss. But let's try to see how we automate the recurring processes with Automation Studio first. So in automation, you can create an email send definition, and you can um, automate on a recurring basis. Like if we have a requirement wherein we have to send monthly or I should say weekly emails to our company employees, then how we can set up a single automation wherein that email will be sent on recurring basis to those employees. So in order to do that, we have email send activity. So let's try to create email send activity. First, we will include what we have created till now. Suppose that is a newsletter email. So while you click on create activity, you will get a list of major 7 activities you can do with Automation Studio. So send email is the activity which you'll have to choose in order to send emails on recurring basis. Yeah, click on next option. So here the same send flow window will open as you as to which you are used to when you send emails manually. But here we can create a send definition and we can automate that process. So try to select the email and the data extensions and the sender profiles, exclusion list, separation list you want to include and exclude.
Okay. I think we didn't. I think we did not create any sender profile in this account.
No worries, you can select any MC demo one if you can see. You can select any sender profile. So you have a test keyword in your subject line. So whenever you include test, stop, these type of spamming keywords, uh, then system will give you a warning. That is why you saw
Okay.
Yeah. So choose the data extension you want to send. You can choose any because we are just seeing a demo. You already know the process.
Yeah. And can you see the screen now?
Yes.
Okay. So I have selected one of the data extension.
Yes.
And something here and a drag drop here. It's select publication list.
It says where you want to manage the unsubscribe, all subscribers or a publication. If you do not want to unsubscribe this person from all subscribers and you want to unsubscribe from a particular publication list, then select that list. So even though he will be unsubscribed from that publication list, he will still be.
Your voice is actually breaking, Harshit. I'm not able to hear you properly.
Yeah, am I audible now?
Yeah, it's pretty much clear now. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. So publication list, if we have any publication, if we want the subscribers to unsubscribe from, we can select that. But currently we did not create anything, so we will be giving
Right,
all subscribers.
right.
Okay. Duplicate customers means if in the list which we have provided in this target data extension, if we have any duplicate, it will suppress and send only one email.
Right, right, right. Suppress email addresses.
Yeah. And you were saying this thing previously, but I forgot. Multi-part MIMA. If by any chance system or the user is logging from an like from a device where they are not able to open the multimedia, it will show
Yeah,
up a basic message for them. Okay.
text message. Right.
Uh, yeah, send to delivery seed list. I don't know what this is.
So this delivery seed list is like some people for internal testing. Like you create a list, okay, of suppose 10 people who are required to test this email. Then you create a seed list. This is a backend feature actually. This you won't find into the UI of other accounts. This we have to
Okay.
get it enabled. So this list we have to provide them. So whenever any email is sent, that email will be copied to this seed list people. So suppose you are a marketing team of 5 people, you can include 5 people email address into the seed list, provide Salesforce that list, and when any email will be sent, this 5 people will always receive the email if you check this checkbox.
Okay. So any email, whatever it is, if it's been sent from Marketing Cloud, if you're checking this up, it's gonna send a copy of email to us.
Yes, yes, yes. Copy of email to
Okay.
those 5 subscribers.
Do people use this in real time or like?
Yeah, people use because they want to keep track that suppose you schedule this automation to be deployed, suppose after a week, and and you are out of office for that week, right? So, but if you receive this email, if you are the part of this seed list, so after 5 days when this email will be sent, a copy will be sent to you as well. So that means you can check the inbox and you can be assured that the email send out is complete. Just for
Okay.
testing purpose, this is used.
Okay.
And left hand side, you have a feature send throttling. Suppose you want to divide your send. This send throttling feature is you suppose you want to your sub data extension is of 1 lakh subscriber, right? So if you do not select send throttling, all 1 lakh subscribers will receive at once. But if you configure send throttling and if you define time, so those subscribers will be divided and sent into intervals. Suppose you want to send first 10,000 for 1 hour today, the next 10,000 for second hour, next 10,000 for third hour. So that so the all the send will be going on, but not at once in batches. The frequency you have to decide here. So if
Okay.
you yeah You can specify, if you click on delivery window option, you can specify like at in between what time frame you want to send. Suppose you want to send all the emails within 5 hours. So select the time here, and you can select hourly threshold as well. Each hour, how
Okay,
many?
so
Mhm.
okay, so basically, if you're checking this out, we need to specify like there will be some blackout timing, right? Apart from blackout timing, we need to select which time has to be in which time the emails have to be sent, and apart from that, if we select this hourly threshold, we can give the number of emails to be sent for every hour.
Right. You can set hourly
Okay.
threshold. So you give a delivery window of 5 hours, and every hour you want to send 20,000 email, right? So the entire 1 lakh population of your data extension will be divided into 5 parts and will be sent at 5 different timings. Suppose the first 20,000 will go at 12 a.m. The next 20,000 will go at 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m. till 1 lakh is sent.
Okay, sure. And I remember you saying about a blackout window where we should
Right.
not send out the emails, and it will. And where should we give that option? Where will that option be available?
Blackout window is when system will not send any message to any person. You can see that into Mobile Studio. This is not blackout window. This is the window
I
in.
understand. I'm trying to understand where is that option available to select. I do not know where that option is available to select.
Yeah,
So
I
I'm just
know.
trying to understand where.
If you log into Mobile Studio, can you try to log in there into Mobile Studio? You will have an option in administration, Mobile Connect administration.
Okay, so that one is available only on
Mobile,
uh,
yeah,
SMS notifications
right,
and not in email studio. Okay.
right.
We do not have any blackout window kind of thing in our email studio. The only
Oh,
thing which we have is like
yeah,
we can have selected the delivery window. Okay.
yes.
Okay, this is the blackout window, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Yeah, that's good.
And the last option is track clicks. If you want to track if somebody is clicking on your email, this information will be available in your job ID. For every send, a job ID will be created. So there you can see how many people clicked open. So if you deselect this, then tricks will not be tracked. But we have to keep this as it is because we want to track clicks. And suppress from send
Yeah.
report. If you So like if you do not want to include this send in the report, there is some standard reports in Marketing Cloud Analytics Builder. So if you do not want to include this send as a part of that report, then we can suppress it. But we don't generally suppress this because we want reporting of our all sends.
Yeah. Okay. So it's tracking destination folder.
Yeah, this is the same way you see into Email Studio tracking. There you there you see
Okay.
in that there you can create a folder and store the tracking info, or a job ID will be created. So that job ID would be saved to that particular folder. So can try to change it and try to select any other folder. Then we will go and see to that folder if our job ID is available or not. Okay, so we selected SM. Nice. So now click on next. It will be he will be asked, the system will be asking to check the checkbox and finish this definition. So now what is our requirement? As we have created our send definition, we have a requirement. Suppose that we want to send this every Monday. Okay. The same email has to be sent every Monday. So now we have to automate this activity which we have created. We will go to overview now and we will try to create an automation. So
Okay.
yeah, so let's try to go to overview and there, yeah, that you're right. So there you will see a new automation. You can click on new automations. Yeah, now you on the left hand side, you can see schedule and file drop are the two type of entry sources. We will see file drop later, but if you want to set a recurring process where you are sure of time, like in our case, we are sure that on every Monday we have to send. So we will click on schedule. If we are not sure of time, then we have another option file drop. So let's let's try to schedule this automation. Before that, from left hand side, from the activities tab, you can see plenty of activities. You can drag and drop email send activity. Try to search for emails send email activity. Right, send email activity. Now click on choose option and select the activity which we have created just now. Okay, so we chose this activity. Now we will schedule this automation. So when you want to start, you give the start date and it will be asking for a repeat. You have to set if it is a recurring automation or what type of automation it is. So if you suppose we want to repeat every weekly, then we will click on weekly option. Or if we want to repeat it daily, then we will click on daily option. So it is asking when this will end. You can define a recurrence, or you can click on never option from the drop down where you can see after. Yeah, never. So this will never end or end after 10 occurrence. So now on the top right, we will be clicking on save option. We will try to save this automation. Yeah, yeah. So we have two options. If you want to test it now, that how this automation is performing, we can click on run once option. Or if you want to activate this automation on the scheduled time, then we will have to click on activate option. If you want to test it, go for
Exactly.
yeah here. So it will be activated as soon as the time is reached. So you can see at the bottom next run time, that is 12 a.m. on 15th of Feb. So this automation will run
Yeah.
on. Yeah, but if you want to run it now and test, then pause this and click on run once option. You have to select the activities which you want to run as a part of this automation. So select the checkbox. Yeah, you can see a checkbox, right? You have to select the activities. If you have multiple activities, um, right now click on run once option. Here, if you want to send any errors, suppose this email activity failed, you want to send any error so that a recipient can be notified, you can include his email address. If you don't want to include, then you can skip this step.
It's not allowing to add any email address.
Um, because we haven't added the email addresses into the automation, click on cross option from the top right. You can see cross. Yeah. Now click on cancel option. Right. Right. Click on activities. On the top, you can see, yeah, on left hand side, you can have, no, not that. The activities we had in automation. Open your automation from left hand side. If you have saved in your folder, yeah. In automation, you can see activity, right? Left hand side, you will see runtime error or script error and run completion. Below that, notification settings. Yeah,
Mm.
here you have to include. Yeah, now try to run it.
I have run it already. It has
Okay,
successfully
so
run.
now go to activities. Yeah, so it got errored. Why it got errored? Because we had used script and we haven't selected the correct email. Sorry, correct data extension. If you select the correct data extension, if while previewing there is no error in our code, then this won't get errored out.
Okay, so but the answer which we selected is we are having all the values in the data extension, right?
But we haven't selected the
This
correct
again.
data extension.
Oh, okay. So where do we select that?
Workflow. Here you will build a workflow, the series of steps you want to take part as a part of this automation. Go to yeah, edit that option. On this activity, you will see an edit option. Yeah, edit. Right. So here you can go back, click on continue option. Yeah. Here you can see the next option is select audience. So try to click on next option. Yeah, so what you have selected, Sanjeev test landing space is a data extension you have selected. If you can see in the target.
Okay, so that is not having the data which we want. Okay, makes sense.
Right. So that can't be viewed actually. Right. Try to follow the same steps. So you on the top right, you can see a refresh button. So you can try to load that. No, not that. Yeah, just align. Yeah. So you can. So sometimes you don't get the status updated. So you can try to click on this button to check the latest status.
Only 4 or 5 emails, right? Why is it still running?
Sorry.
It's basically only 4 or 5 emails, right? It's still running.
Right. I think it is. There is an error. So let's try to see if any job ID is created. So there we will see if it got errored or it is still processing.
Scheduled. Why does it say schedule? Because we did not schedule it, right?
So did we select any delivery window there? Click on stop button. Stop. Yeah. So did we select any delivery window? So because the automation is waiting for that delivery window to come. At the last of this activity, while scheduling the send definition, we had an option of
I
set.
have it.
Yeah, so go, no, not here, not here. This is not a delivery window. Into activity, not, yeah. At the last, have we selected any delivery window here? Yeah, see that delivery window, it
Okay.
is waiting. Yeah. Now try to run that automation again. Go to overviews on the top. Yeah, go to your automation. Right. Go to work. Yeah. Run once. Right. It will run sometime. It takes time. You can try refreshing from the top.
It's
You will,
doing this.
yeah, try to run it. It will show an error
Why? Uh,
because we already
because
clicked on run once, right? That request is still in process. So you can't run an automation if
okay.
that request is complete. So we have to wait for some time. It has generally the same behavior. Two times it will run automatically right away, but for the third attempt it takes some time. I think it got completed meanwhile. If you can go and check the activity. Yeah, you can see that it got complete. Now try to see that
Okay.
job. Yeah. So you understood what is delivery window, right?
Yes, I understand it now.
Yeah. So it got complete. You can click on that name. It has given us a job ID. You can click on that name and you can see who has clicked or not.
There, up- there are many email addresses which I have given, right? But it has sent only to one.
Can you check that data extension once because it is only saying one subscriber is present?
Because like we have 6 to 7 in that. That's the reason I'm asking.
Let's see.
4 records.
So this is the same data extension?
Yes, yes. Selected the customer data. Otherwise, it will throw some error, right?
Right. And what is the send relationship defined in properties? Can you check? Customer ID, right? Go to record and try to check each and every record contact IDs status in all subscriber.
Okay.
It's not email address, it's subscriber key. No, try checking with subscriber key because email address you can have multiple. Okay, so this email address is active status. Can you try to check other email addresses as well, other subscriber keys as well? Because here you will see the status.
Mm.
Based on that status,
My question, I have a small question. If you can see the subscriber 31234, this email
right,
address is not the email address which I specified. This
right,
is something because this is the email
right,
address. Because
right.
why did
Why it is? Because see, if it is not an subscriber, it will add a subscriber. But that customer ID you have given is already present in all subscribers. It will not pick that email from data extension. It will pick the email from all subscribers because you are sending email to subscribers. So if you send an email to a list, that means it already has that subscriber key and email address. But here it will check if that subscriber key is present into all subscribers. If yes, then it will pick the email address present in all subscribers. If not, then it will add that email address first and then send email.
okay? Now in this case, this subscriber key is not there. It
Right,
should create a subscriber key, right? But it did
right,
not.
right. That is what we have to check why the subscriber key is not created. Check for others. And one more thing, does your email address field is an email address data type? If not, then system can't find which field is containing email address and it won't add into all subscribers because it can't find any value. So the most probably
But
the
we have
data
this
type
email address
the
here.
data type is email address or not in order to identify for a see. So how
Okay,
the
okay.
system will understand? System can't understand. So it has skipped. It hasn't added that record into all subscribers and hasn't sent. The only record which was present in all subscribers that sent with his email. Okay,
Got
you
you.
have to make sure that how you define your data. You should not contain any duplicate customer keys as well. You- Audience builder, contact builder. So before sending email, system will check the all subscribers if he is a subscriber or not. If not, he will add the info from it will be he will pick that system will pick the data extensions info and add to all subscribers and then send. If they are already present, then it would sent to the corresponding email address of that subscriber key present in all subscribers.
Okay. It cannot be edited here.
Yeah, because we have already created a data model out of this. So what we have to do is we have to break that. Not data sources, data designer, attribute groups. You have to see for attribute group which we have created. You have to break that attribute group. This is not the one which we have built.
Okay. Like for our use cases, can we have something like this create? If you want me to create in the backend, if you give me a kind of model, I'll be creating something like, because like having a data, realistic data like this would help me to understand more details.
Yeah, we will see that in future when we will study journey builder, we will extend our data model. So that I already we will change the data model we have as of now.
Okay. So I'm just seeing visually development from, yeah. These are total attribute books, and we'll be having something else.
You will have your own
Field
attribute group.
data.
On the top, you can click on next option. You can see attribute group and you have next options.
This one.
No, no, on the top. No, 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 not there. Yeah, just yeah, attribute group and you can see 1 to 12 of 270 written. Just yeah. Here try to search any attribute group if you have created with your name.
For data report.
I think you have created with your name.
Okay. That's what I usually do, so that's gonna be easy. But when I search it here, it did not come up. So
What we you refresh from the top. The screen is stuck actually.
The name is purchase data underscore Soumya. Customer data. Okay. Customer data. Is there any way to search it easily, or you have to go like this only?
No, we have to do it like this.
In general, there will not be these many attributes, right? So, yeah.
Yes. But we can do from tomorrow, we can switch the views. Like we have other views where we don't have this much of work already being performed. There we can easily study.
In the same, you're asking about different business unit?
Yes, yes. Yeah, there is Soumya.
Still, I cannot select.
So you can't really edit a data type of an existing field. What you have to do is you have to export the record. You can rename it,
I can delete it, right?
right? But don't delete it
Not.
before try to export that record, because we will re-import that file, right? Go to record, export this
Yeah.
file, click on browser down. Okay, so
You're saying something?
yeah, it won't get downloaded. It will go to FTP. Select delivery location here. Okay, it will go to FTP. So we don't have an option to browser download this. Maybe you can export it from Email Studio to see if we have that option enabled. Download on browser. No, we don't have that browser download option available. So only thing is, do you have this file on your desktop?
No, I gave it manually.
Okay, let's export this file. Let's try set up our FTP account. That is also a process which I was going to tell you. But export it. Just remember the name. Okay. Now try to create email address field. Clear this data. Delete that email address field and try to add another field.
Oh my God.
So you have created that field?
No, I have refreshed it, automatically gone.
Ah, okay.
You cannot delete attributes existing before reviewing the relationships. We already removed the relationships, right?
So one more attribute is there, Soumya, to which is linked to this relationship. Yeah.
We don't have anything. This is the only one. We need to delete this one also.
Yes, yes. This data extension should not be into any relationship.
If one thing is gone, we need to go back. There's so many things.
Yes, that is a pain in marketing cloud.
Also, UI is very slow. It's been like
Yeah.
we have improved a lot in couple of years, but still it's not up to the mark.
Yes. You, but it will again get lost.
It's like deleting everything and then delete again.
Yeah, delete it. We will create a new.
And deleting is also taking time. Yeah. we need to export the data here again.
No, the data is already exported, so we don't need, just that exported file went on FTP. But we will see, we will set up an FTP account.
Okay, done.
Okay. So now let's import that data back. Let's go to that data extension which we exported. It went on the FTP. So
Yes,
here,
yes.
try to clear this data first. Clear this data. And now we will set up our FTP account because the export
Okay.
went on our FTP. So you know about FTP,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. So how to set up? Go to that setup option. You will see FTP accounts there. On left hand side in the data management. Just a second. That thing I think is not enabled for you. So let me enable that.
And also, can you help me to understand how to enable and disable these users?
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so let me share that and share the screen with you. You can stop sharing. Mhm.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Okay, so you go to setup. Here you will see setup, and under setup, this user option, the first option under administration. Here you can see users option. So let's try to search for the user, your user sandbox one. Now, if you want to restrict some permissions, here is the manage role option. Okay, so here you can assign roles and here you can restrict the permissions. Edit permission. So in administration, this account was denied. So here you can see allow deny option.
Okay, where is the okay in users? You do have option of create users, right? You have clicked on that to enable, to disable.
No, let me show that again. It, so I went to users. Uh, I went to user. These all are the already created user. If you want to create a user, click on create.
Yeah, I understand this part, like where you are restricting that, I want to see that particular checkbox. That's it.
Okay, okay. So you have a lot of permissions. Suppose I want to restrict anything about this user, I will check the checkbox, manage roles. Now here you will see edit permissions option. Here are the list of permissions you can read and enable disable based on the requirement. Like administration, you want to give user creation access or not. Here you can allow or deny. This is allow or deny. So if in administration, if you want to allow this user to create access, click allow. You want to deny, then click deny. By default, if it is not checked, it is allowed. Similarly, if you want roles, accounts, we have plenty of permissions like journeys permissions. We have email send wizard permission to give somebody access to email contents, audiences like data
Okay.
station. So here you can go and create. Now can you try to share your screen once?
Okay, if you stop, then I can start here.
Alright. Now can you try to go see that FTP option enabled or not?
But do you have separate option called FTP also on that particular list?
Yes, yes. You have
I do
whatever
not
task.
have.
Did you refresh this?
Yeah, refresh it.
Okay, just 1 minute. Just 1 minute. Can you refresh it now? Okay, you have this FTP
Yes.
account. Here you can go and create an FTP user.
It's not allowing to give a username.
Can you please refresh this from the top? Because I have given you all the access now. I think that page is not getting loaded properly, but we already have plenty of users existing. 7 accounts are there.
It's a problem.
Try to follow that
One
instruction.
alphabet, one numeric, and one special character. That's what
Yeah.
I'm also using. Hold on. One numeric, one alphabet, and one the same. I'm leaving the same what they asked.
Use your sandbox credentials, that the training account credentials you have.
Yeah, I'm giving the same one actually.
One numeric is not there, but
Really? I don't know what password to give. I'm giving all of them which it asked for.
try to refresh this window because this is not properly loading.
It's not about loading. I do not have access. It's showing the red mark there. I'm not having access to create the username.
No, there are already 7 users which are existing. That page is not loading on your screen. Click on cancel option once.
Zero of one accounts used. So 0 of one accounts used.
But I have uh, 7 users on the same window. I don't know why you are seeing
I don't
0.
know.
Okay, but this is how you go and create. You just create add FTP user and you create that FTP account, and that account is created. I can share the credentials of the FTP account I already have created with this. Will that work with you?
Yeah, for sure. Basically, like for an account, we'll be having only one FTP account, right? We cannot have multiple FTP accounts
No. One
in
FTP
general.
account
We
you
can have
can have,
multiple.
right? But you can have different FTP users. Let me share my screen once. Stop sharing
Okay.
your screen.
We can have one FTP. We'll be having one FTP account, but we can have multiple users. That's what you're saying.
Right. Let me know if screen is visible.
1 minute. Yeah, I'm seeing a blank screen.
Oh, yeah. So this is the same window which you are. We have one FTP account and 7 different users. Okay, these all are the
Okay.
FTP users, but the account would be same. This is the account URL. So
How many active users can we actually create in general?
7.
Okay,
You
7 is
can
the maximum.
write. So FTP URL
Maybe
would,
that's the reason, since you already have 7 accounts, it's not allowing me to create the 8th one.
but this window is not opening at your end. I don't know why, because I have given you full access. So
Basically, I'm thinking that since 7 accounts are already there, it's not allowing the window to open up properly. That's what I
yeah,
feel.
maybe this can be a reason. Okay, so I have pinged you FTP username and password, everything. This is the URL. This is the username. You will be required to log in into an FTP account. So try to share your screen. Let's try to open the
Where
FTP
did you message? Where did
into
you message those
into
details?
the chats. Uh,
Chat is not enabled, right? I don't know where you
it,
have sent it.
yeah, it's sent to ZaranTech. Um,
Sorry?
Share your screen. I am pinging you there on the discussions board.
Okay.
Yeah.
In general, within the companies, we'll be having a separate Princip tools or some tools where we use it as a
Right.
host name, right?
Right. We have to download FileZilla. So any FTP client you
Yeah.
can download, but try to download FileZilla client. This will not work.
Okay.
So if you have FileZilla or any FTP client, you can use that.
I think I have something else. I forgot the name of it. Oh my god. Vincent. It's been a while that I've used FTP. I forgot what it is. Just give me a moment. Let me. Okay, maybe it's security sim. It's not allowing.
Host name would be the URL. The URL I
Yeah,
have
I gave the
provided.
URL only. I gave the URL only.
Okay.
So URL. This is username, right? Sure of it.
Yes, this is the username. Port
And
22.
password, I'm giving the password of the sandbox, right?
Right.
Salesforce something.
Right.
Okay. There's some issue. Is there any port number that you can give us? Port number?
22 is the port number.
Yeah, then I'm giving the same one.
Let me try to reset the password.
Okay.
Okay, I have reset that password and it is Salesforce @2022 and S would be the capital. But let's wait because it is into pending status. In 1 minute it will change and it will allow us to log in with a new password. So what?
Okay. It's basically Salesforce with SCAPS at the rate of 2022.
Right. Yeah, now we can log in.
Okay.
S
S-A-L-E. Yeah. SCAPS sales force
@Salesforce
at the
2022.
rate. Sorry, 1 minute. Sales what is the first letter? At the rate Salesforce or Salesforce at the rate?
S Salesforce @2022. Sorry. Salesforce
Okay.
@2022 S capital.
At the rate of 2022. Yeah, there is some issue. It's aborting. Okay, let me try with my personal lab.
Yeah, fine.
But in my personal laptop, I'll be not having any of these softwares. Yeah. doesn't help me that way.
So tomorrow you want to connect on your personal laptop, then it's fine.
Yeah, tomorrow I'll try to find the personal laptop and then, like you just send me the client which you are seeing, the email client. I'll try to install that.
This is the same FileZilla because I'm able to log in with the same credentials. So you will be able to log in. But if you
Like, can you say me the name of, because currently I'm using WinSCP, which is the one which provided by our organization. I'm just trying to understand what is the software which I need to install on the personal laptop.
okay.
File Reel, spelling FILERELA, right?
FILEZILLA FileZilla.
LLA. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll try to install on personal laptop tomorrow.
Yeah.
But apart from this, we should work with this also. I do not know why
Right.
it's not
It
working
should
with the
work.
link set.
You can try Googling any other online FTP client which will allow us to log in. Because there are plenty of FTP clients you can run on browser itself.
Okay, that's better. Huh?
Online. Yeah, try to. No, this is username.
Yeah.
422.
Greater from 22. Port is 22, right?
Right. I think access to FTP clients are disabled on your system.
Okay. But this WinSip, like I usually log in every day with that.
I don't know why then it is showing this. Because I am able to log in.
Okay. Let me check with my personal laptop and try to log in with this website. I do not have any login access. Okay, just give me a moment. I need to completely send that link also to log in there because I do not have that.
Mhm. So on the
Okay.
right hand side, you will see that FTP is open. So these all are the folders. So try to see in export folder. If you got that file, you can see customer Soumya. Yeah, you can download that. Right click and download. Okay, it went on your
Did you
desktop.
get downloaded?
Yeah, it should be. Try to
Okay.
search in your download section of this desktop.
We try to browse it from here. Yes, I'm going to email studio. Email. So basically for the FTP, we can have only one FTP account per account. It could be, even though we have like 7 to 8 business units also, it could be only one account for all the
No,
FTP,
for
sorry,
each
business
business
unit.
unit, you will have different FTP account.
Oh,
For
oh
one
really?
BU,
Okay.
only one account, but different users.
Okay, for one BU we can have one account. I thought like for whole account we'll be
No,
having
no,
one FTP.
no. You can try to create that for other business unit if you have time. In, if you have free time anytime, then you can switch the view and create an FTP account for that.
Okay.
Try to see in documents. Or if it didn't get downloaded right, then you can drag and drop on your desktop the same file from the FTP.
Not allowing to drag drop. Do you have any access restrictions to this?
No, I think the file is available, but this type of error I am seeing first time. Okay. Yeah,
Where is the local file?
see users. User at the bottom you will see fifth from last. Here you will see, yeah. Click on overwrite option because your data extension is not including any primary key, so that you can add an update. Import type.
Override, where is that option?
At the bottom you will see import type. Okay, the mapping is done. Next. Yeah, import. Close. Try to refresh this.
Yeah.
Now, yeah. Now try to run that automation. Let's see how many emails go out now.
Okay. Total delivered 4.
Here you will get the code of email which you sent.
Okay.
Okay. So
Meaning if we know the click activity, we cannot have the click activity here. It's showing up the data apart from click activity.
in link we don't have any link, so we will not be able to generate any click activity. Click will be only on links you provide. Open means you open an email.
Okay.
Click means you click a link inside an email. We will see
Okay.
when. Yeah. So this is how you automate an email send. Now let's go back to that automation. Yeah. Refresh this from that activities. Okay. Now, okay. Now from left hand side into activities, we have a wait activity. Suppose we want to send email, we want to wait for suppose 1 hour. Okay, drag and drop there. We are defining a workflow now. We want to wait for an hour.
Okay.
Click on configure and select 1 hour. This is the wait activity. Instead of 1 hour, select 1 minute because yeah, okay. Now we want to send SMS. So you can have send SMS activity from the left, right. Now, if you create any SMS in the content builder, you will be choose from there. MC demo
I think
SMS,
we could not create any.
MC. You can create it. You just have to copy and paste the code of the email into the SMS in the content builder, and not here in content builder you will be able to create SMS.
Where the message which I created got stored. You don't have HTML content in this, right?
Yes, yes.
You need to give this tracking here, or there's no need for
No,
the
no,
tracking.
no, this we don't. You have removed script as well. It will not display anything like percent v
Yeah.
first item. This tracking as well. Remove that tracking as well. Yeah, and preview this with okay. Now save this SMS. Let's try to select this SMS. Uh, I think you won't be able to select it here. For this, we have to create an SMS definition into Mobile Studio. So now let's try to create that SMS definition. This we have created SMS only. We will have to create a definition. Yeah. So create message. Yeah.
Can I select this? Schedule API trigger automation.
Okay.
We will set automation, right?
Right. We will select the audience.
How to select the message here, which we have created already.
Because we have to copy and paste it from there because it will not generate the preview. So
And select the message which we created in the content builder.
copy the code and paste it here.
I understand that. I'll copy it. I'm just trying to understand. We created a thing in the content builder, right? Can't
Right.
we select that one here? Do we need to copy paste it again?
Yes, we have to.
Okay, then what's the purpose of building the content here?
I don't know. Maybe they will work on that functionality.
So we need to create in the content builder, validate there, and then once it's there, I
Yes,
need to copy paste it.
yes.
Okay. Okay. And these are optional settings. Oh,
Yeah. Now save that. Yeah. And yeah, activate. Okay, now try to see if you are able to see this into automation. Right. Okay.
okay.
Similarly, you can do same for send push. You can wait for 1 minute and then you can send a push notification, send push. But
Okay.
we don't have any app integrated, so we won't be able to send. But this is a basic workflow. Click on save and run. Then first email will be sent. The system will wait for 1 minute, and then the next minute SMS will be sent. This is a simple workflow which we have seen. And the type of automation we have seen is scheduled automation. We have scheduled it.
Yeah.
Tomorrow we will see file drop. So for file drop, we would require FTP. So if you can join with your personal computer tomorrow, that would be great because we will be dropping a file
Yeah.
on.
I'll
Yeah.
okay. I'll join with the personal computer online.
Okay. We have many activities. We will see step by step, but these all are the simple activities. We will see in details.
Thank you for attending the session. I hope you all enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Also, feel free to ask your questions in the comment section below, and we will reply to them at the earliest.